Hello, my name is Patricia Harris. I will be your son or daughter's or student's virtual pre-calculus honors teacher for the 2020-2021 school year at the virtual school for CNUSD. Please note that this presentation will be shared on the Google Classroom and via your student's home school so you can view it later. Virtual school is hard enough, so you might want some supplies to make your life a little easier. You might want some way to take notes, a scientific calculator, graph paper, a straight edge, and pencils and different colored pens to make your notes and experience in the virtual world a little bit more comfortable. You also might want a good station in your house to do your work from. Please note that since school is virtual, things are going to look a little bit different. The tests, lessons, quizzes, homework assignments, and exams will be housed in a program called Edgenuity. Edgenuity can be accessed through MyCNUSD by signing on and clicking Digital Classrooms. If you click Digital Classrooms, you'll also be led to our Google Classroom, which will house announcements, calendars, and problems of the day. Please note that you should be working either in Google Classroom or Edgenuity every day. Also note that Edgenuity is the quickest and most efficient way to know how your son or daughter or student is doing in their classes, as grades are updated in real time as they do their assignments. Please be aware that each Google Classroom has its own code. Each Google Classroom is assigned for a period, so please be sure that your son or daughter or student is in the appropriate Google Classroom for their class period. The grades for this class will be primarily based in Edgenuity. Therefore, checking the tile for pre-calculus honors in the Edgenuity system is the best way to keep up to date on your son or daughter's or student's grades. Please be aware that the system will reset on every day at midnight. Okay? So please make sure that your student is interacting with Edgenuity in some capacity every day. It doesn't have to be math, it could be science or language arts, but they should be working with Edgenuity every day. Another part of their grade is the stuff that happens in the Google Classroom. The Google Classroom assignments are essentially extra practice, quizzes, or surveys to help your son or daughter along with the curriculum. They are not tests. They may ask for help. They may work with a friend. They are to better their understanding and provide extra practice. The grading scale for this class is typical of a high school class. 90% is above and it is an A, B 80 to 89, C 70 to 79, D 60 to 69%. Please note that because most of the grades are housed in Edgenuity, Q is behind. I know everyone is used to Q, but honestly, the best and most efficient way is to check Edgenuity. Please check there first to know how your son or daughter is doing. Since we are virtual, it's easy to feel alone and lost. The worst thing about it is we're not in school, and we don't see our friends and we don't see our teachers every day. We miss our school, we miss class, we even miss lunch. So it is very, very important that your student remains connected. So we have daily live interaction. Daily live interaction may include sending me a text to let me know how you're doing. It may include doing the problem of the day in the Google Classroom. But the best way to get daily live interaction is through a Zoom meeting. We have to create our own community since we are all separated. If you do choose to come to the Zoom meeting, we do have certain expectations. 1, you are on time. 2nd, be prepared. Nobody likes it when your phone or device dies in the middle of a Zoom meeting. Be presentable. Be in camera view if you are comfortable. Have appropriate backgrounds. If you do choose to come to a Zoom meeting, please be an active participant. Monitor the chat, use the chat. You may also turn off your mic to comment if needed. But if you're not commenting, you should turn your mic off. Virtual school is very different. When we're in a classroom, we can raise our hand and the teacher comes to help us out. We can come to office hours, or we can ask our friends for help. In virtual school, don't really have that. The best way to get help from me is through email or joining the Remind group chat. These are the two most efficient ways to get the assistance that you need. You all also may just say hi. If you prefer, there is also a Google Voice number. Please, at any time, feel free to email me or send me a text to ask questions, leave comments, or just to say hi. Thank you for coming tonight, and thank you for your patience with the virtual school. I know it was a really rough start, and I know this is not the best way to get to know your son, daughter, or student's teacher. It's a little awkward. So thank you very much for your patience. If you take a moment and find this presentation on the Google Classroom, please take a moment, and if you haven't already done so, click on the student information form, parent information form, and you may also load a document version of the syllabus. Thank you for your patience. I know this is very different, and it's been really rough. We are all hoping to get back to our classrooms and our homeschools as quickly as we possibly can, but we can make this the best experience. I hope your son or daughter or student is enjoying the class so far, and let them know that I'm available to help. Thank you.